Good morning, traders. In this video, I'm going to show you how important it is to track your trades and analyze the data. This is really a precursor to my live trade recap that's coming out at 4 p.m. Eastern time later today. So make sure you watch that video to get even more significance from this one. Okay, let's take a look at the spreadsheet. So one thing I've been tracking almost since the beginning is how often does my first trade win, second trade, and third trade, and you can see the win rate goes up as I take more trades. But really, what's the big question behind that data is how often are we likely to win a trade after we've taken a trade on a ticker symbol and it's failed, right? So if we're in, let's say, AMC, and we take a trade and the first trade fails, what happens if we get in on the next entry? How likely is that trade to work out? Well, if that one fails, how likely is the third trade to work out? Because my hypothesis is that the more trades you take, if the stock had a good setup and has volume, that the more trades you take, the more likely they are to work out if the first or second didn't work out. And that's kind of what this data is trying to show you, but it doesn't do a very good job of it, because what this is really tracking is how likely my first trade of the day is to working out, my second trade, and my third day. It doesn't include whether or not it's on the same ticker symbol or not. So that's a really important data point that we need to look into, and that's what I did today. So here's the question that we're trying to answer is when the first trade fails, how likely is the second and third trade to go to 2R? That's on the same ticker symbol. So what we need to find out first is how many times two trades were taken on the same ticker on the same day, and including ones that we also took 3 trades on. So 9 out of 50 trades. I've taken 50 trades so far in this spreadsheet. Out of 50 trades, there's been 9 times where I've taken 2 trades on the same ticker symbol. So what's the next data point? How many times that second trade went from red to green? It went to green 5 times. So now what's the win rate on that? 55.5%, which is pretty good because I have a break-even rate of 33%. So anything above that is profitable. This is quite a ways above that, more than 20% above my break-even win rate. So far, I mean, it's only 9 trades, so that's not really statistically significant. We need to get closer to 100. But so far, so good on that second trade going to 2R. It's definitely worth taking at this point. Now, let's take a look at what happens when we go to 3 trades. How many times 3 trades were taken on the same ticker? Only twice out of 50 trades that I've taken so far. I've only taken a third trade on the same ticker symbol 2 times. So this is really not statistically significant. But still, we're just starting to track the data. I will continue to update this data as I take more trades. How many went from red to green on the third trade? 1 of them went to green. That's a 50% win rate, so that's above the break even, but it's only 2 trades. It's pretty much meaningless at this point. So the conclusion so far is we need a lot more data before we can draw any conclusions about subsequent trades on the same ticker symbol. But the reason why there's so little data is pretty good because my plan says that I stop taking trades once I make a 2R win. So, you know, it's a kind of a double-edged sword here. It'd be nice to have more data and make a more definitive conclusion. But at the same time, our goal is to keep our risk as low as possible. So once I get a 2R trade, I stop trading. That way I don't put my my profit at risk. So we're going to continue to update this as we take more trades, and I'll just keep you posted probably on my weekly updates of how the plan is going. And if I didn't say so already, the reason why I changed some of these colors, so if it goes from this light green to a darker green, that means that was a second trade. This is how I'm kind of making it easy for me to spot these second and third trades. And then same thing here, like you see some things out of sequence. Or no, SKLZ, so that was obviously the second trade after that. TIGR, that was the second trade on this ticker symbol back here. Let me go on the first trade. And then if something goes to deep red or deep green, that's the third trade. So you can see there's only 2 of those on here so far. So that's it. Hopefully this video is helpful to you. Hopefully I got the message across. If you're not tracking your trades, you really have no idea if what you're doing is working or not. You can see even me tracking all of this data. I was kind of skewing it a bit with this win rate on the first versus second and then third trade, applying that to taking multiple trades on the same ticker, when in reality, I've only done that 9 times where I've taken 2 trades, and only twice where I've taken 3 trades on the same ticker symbol. So yeah, track your trades and analyze your data and be honest about it. Otherwise, it's totally useless. If you have any questions about this, let me know. As always, take every single trade with a plan. Stick to that plan no matter what. Always take your stop losses. Honor your profit target, and in the long run, you should be green. Take care.